Welcome back. In the last video we saw how to conduct linear correlation analysis, and in this video we are going to see how to conduct mediating analysis. But before we discuss how to conduct mediation analysis in SPSS, we should know what mediation is. A mediator is a variable that participates in transmittance of change from independent variable to dependent variable. For example, consider the model we were discussing. We have been discussing it throughout this tutorial. According to this model, knowledge management has a direct impact on firm innovative performance. And then according to the same model, knowledge management has an indirect effect on firm innovative performance through innovative job performance. That is, knowledge management first has an impact on innovative job performance, and then innovative job performance in turn has some impact on firm innovative performance. This innovative job performance is a mediator which mediates the relationship between knowledge management and firm innovative performance. But that is what our theoretical model says. That is what we have hypothesized. We do not know if that is actually the case, and we need to see if that is actually the case. And we see that through mediation analysis. In mediation analysis, mediation analysis is conducted into three steps. The first step is regressing or mediating for variable on our independent variable. We will conduct a simple linear regression analysis in which we will take this mediator, that is innovative job performance in this case, and regress it onto knowledge management, that is, we will take knowledge management as independent variable. In the second step, we will conduct another regression analysis in which we will take this as independent and dependent variable and this as independent variable. And then we'll conduct a third regression analysis, which will be multiple linear regression analysis, in which we will take this, our dependent variable as dependent and both the independent variable and the mediator as our independent variables. Let's see how to do that. So we go to SPSS, analyze, regression, linear. Let's reset everything. In the first step, I will take my mediator, and let's have a look at our model again. Our mediator is innovative job performance. We will take this as dependent variable. Okay. We will take this as dependent variable and knowledge management as independent variable. Okay. And we will have a look at coefficients table. Knowledge management has a beta score of 0.322, and which is statistically significant, meaning that it is less than significance value is less than 0.05. Okay. We will copy this from here and paste it into a Word file. Then we will conduct another regression analysis in which now I will change my dependent variable and put my actual dependent variable, that is firm performance, here, and I'll conduct another analysis. And I see that knowledge management is significant here as well with a beta score of 6.81. Okay. I'll copy this as well and paste it in my Word file. Then I'll conduct a third analysis. I hope I told you that you can repeat the last analysis by clicking this sign here, and I'll go back to regression analysis, and now I'll add my moderate mediator as independent variable here. When I do that, I get a new output. I'll copy this as well and take it to my Word file. Now I have already done that, and I'll show you how to interpret it now. Okay. Now if you can see, when we conducted a regression analysis between knowledge management and job performance, the beta score was 6.818. But when I included job performance, which is our mediator, also in the equation, the size of beta decreased to 5.982. We have observed it was earlier 6.8 and now it is 5.98, meaning that it has decreased. Knowledge management, when it was the single predictor or the single independent variable, had a beta score of 6.818. But when we included job performance with it, the beta score for knowledge management has decreased to 5.982, meaning there is some sort of mediation. But you can see it was significant here. This thing was significant here. The significance value was less than 0.05, and it is significant in this as well, meaning it is again less than 0.05, which means that it is still significant. If it is still significant, that means there is no full mediation. It is not a full mediation. Had there been full mediation, this would have become insignificant when we included the second variable or mediator in the equation. So by looking at this, we conclude that there is some mediation, but it is partial mediation. It is not full mediation. It is partial mediation. That is, that innovative job performance does in fact participate in transmittance of change from knowledge management to firm performance, but that participation is very limited, and it is it is not participating fully. It is just a partial mediation. Okay, you can confirm this by doing another analysis. You can conduct a correlation analysis. You can go to correlate and choose bivariate, and then conduct a, okay, we just need, we do not need Kendall's tau. We just choose Spearman's rho. Okay. Between firm performance and knowledge management. Okay. You can see that the correlation between knowledge management and firm performance is 0.519, and which is highly significant. Okay. Now let's conduct another analysis, which is partial correlation. In partial correlation, we let's reset it, and we will check correlation. We will check the relationship between firm performance and knowledge management while controlling for our mediator, which is job performance. Okay, and we will conduct this, and we will run this analysis, and this gives us the value of 4, 4, 4, 4. It is still significant, but the strength of correlation has decreased from 0.519 to 0.444, which means that when we control for our third variable, job performance, the correlation between knowledge management and firm performance decreases, which again tells us that there is some mediation. So that is how we conduct mediation analysis. You can go further and conduct Sobel test, etc. And there is another way of conducting mediation analysis in SPSS, that is through Hayes process macros, but we are not discussing that in this video.